Parking for Longwood University, students, faculty, and staff will soon take on a dramatic change. In the summer of 2013, Design Group, based out of Norfolk, will begin a 2-year, $15 million construction project on a 7-story parking garage.
Longwood University has been hosting the Red Flag campaign rally for the last 4 years. The planners of the event work closely alongside Madeline's House, a temporary home for women who have fallen victim to domestic abuse.
Since 1982, Longwood University ambassadors have greeted students and parents with warm faces and welcome hearts, giving tours of the campus and talking about all the things Longwood University has to offer. But starting next school year, Longwood will be adding Greek ambassadors to its list of greeters. Greek ambassadors, created by the Office of Fraternity and Sorority Life, will try to introduce new Longwood students to the values of Greek life here at Longwood University, where 4 national sororities were founded. According to Emily Russell, student coordinator in the Office of Fraternity and Sorority Life, the Greek ambassadors will be present at open house events for social fraternities and sororities, as well as Longwood's involvement fair.
We are just targeting it for just the social Greeks, so it's just going to be like IFC, which is Interfraternal Council, CPC, College Panhellenic Council, and NPHC, which is the National Panhellenic Council.
Above all, the purpose of the Greek Ambassadors program is to educate people about Greek life and lead them to make their own decisions about joining a fraternity or sorority.
That's why I think I'm trying to bring to this Greek Ambassadors, just educate people in general about fraternity, sorority life, get to know people, lead them to the best decision, regardless of what I want them to do, just make sure we're looking out for their best interest.
The program plans to open in the beginning of the next school year. For Longwood Weekly News, I'm Brian James. This past Sunday, Chi Alpha and New Life, 2 Christian organizations on campus, hosted Jesus Jams, an on-campus worship service inside Jarman Auditorium. The nearly 2-hour-long service involved personal stories, prayer, and lots of music.
I remember the Lord planted a vision in my heart of a worship service outside on campus, and so I shared it with Becca, one of the other girls that are on the leadership staff, and we took it to our pastor and we told him, hey, we want to do this, and all we need to do is pick a date.
The service, open to the community and people of all ages, was aimed at reminding people that God is still alive in the church.
So I wanted to have pretty much 2 thematic lines about our set list, and that was the love of God and just the truth and reality that He was victorious, He rose from the grave, and that He's living and He's alive in our hearts.
Alvin Thomas, campus director for Chi Alpha, shared similar thoughts on the purpose of opening up the service to anyone who wanted to join.
I think venues like Jesus Jam creates an atmosphere where, not just Chi Alpha, but the other campus ministries can gather together and worship together.
Both Sims and Braddock said they were very excited about the turnout the event had, and are already planning the next Jesus Jams, likely in October of this year. For Longwood Weekly News, I'm Brian James.
Thank you for tuning in to Longwood Weekly News. I'm Katie Frack.
And I'm Brian James. Longwood University reported 3 separate larcenies on Longwood's campus between March 10th and March 12th. LWN reporter Amanda Nurmi has the story. Amanda? The Lady Jones, Longwood's newest all-female a cappella group, is gearing up to begin performing at Longwood events. Kelsey Leach has more. And we're sure they'll do an awesome job.
Last week on Longwood Weekly News.
That about wraps this up for today.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Longwood Weekly News. I'm Katie Frack.
And I'm Brian James.
My name is Philip Fano, and I came from Belgium. When I noticed that there wasn't bread here, or real bread, I started making my own bread. And that's been like 10 or 11 years that we've been doing this. we start with just selling breads and pastries, nothing else, and then we add a sandwich, and then we start wine and cheese and beer. So we have a whole array of things now, yeah. All good stuff.
Make sure they're brown.
We opened 10 years this May. We started it because we thought it would be nice if Farmville, we live in Buckingham, had a place of quality to go to buy merchandise, food, or sandwiches, or whatever.